Hi, welcome to Gene Rants. I'm Gene, and today we're going to the Middle East. A lot of events in the Middle East, positive events, and that's what I want to talk about. As a result of, well, you've seen the news. We all know what Israel and we have been doing in the Middle East, so I'm not going to dwell on that. What I want to talk about is what is not getting reported as much. Trump rarely talks about it. Netanyahu a little bit. He just had this visit to the White House and a couple of comments. But what you're seeing is, uh, well, a more and more positive attitude by by Arabs and by Muslims, Arabs specifically, but to Israel. Outreach. Now, I've talked about some of the, let me just summarize some of the things. I've talked about them in past vlogs, recent ones. But you had, first of all, the most recent one. Well, yeah, the most recent one would be this sheikh in Hebron, who, a city under, it's in Judea or Samaria, I forget which one. But in Hebron, the city of Hebron has reached out to Israel, is speaking to a former mayor of Jerusalem, wants to make a separate peace with Israel, wants to divorce itself from the Palestinian Authority, for whom they have no respect, that they hate the Palestinian Authority. This sheikh has said, as you know, as an example, that all the Palestinian Authority does is take tax money, just take their money, nothing in return. So they want to make a separate peace with Israel. You have, of course, Syria has been talking all but openly with Israel about some security arrangement. You're seeing Hezbollah in Lebanon getting increasingly defanged. They're not in South. Well, yeah, it's safe to say they're not in South Lebanon anymore. You have sometimes a few members of the terrorists will try to infiltrate into southern Lebanon and start to, try to restart their capabilities there. And the Israelis just bomb them and stop them. And north of the Litani River, in the rest of Lebanon, Hezbollah is more and more discredited because they're saying, well, there's supposed to be a resistance against Israel. What resistance? What resistance? First of all, their resistance is obviously pretty ineffective. But also, I heard a comment, English translation of subtitles, a Lebanese commentator on Lebanese TV saying that Israel, just the obvious fact that Israel has no designs on conquering Lebanon, there's nothing to resist. Israel wants peace with Lebanon. Israel, their attitude towards everybody surrounding them is Israel just wants to be left alone. Israel is not interested in conquering anybody. Just stop. Just well, what the sheikh is saying, I will accept that Israel is the nation state of the Jewish people. I will say it, formally, and that I accept the existence of Israel. But what I want to talk about today, this is another development that I'm sure is not being reported in America, or very little, if at all, and has to do with Europe. And, well, I'm going to just go right to the headline and some quotes. Oh, and a video, and I'm going to show you a video. So let's start with the article. European Muslim leaders visit Israel to promote peace, condemn extremism amid rising anti-Semitism. In a bid to foster interfaith dialogue, a delegation of Muslim leaders from across Europe met with Israeli President Isaac Herzog in Jerusalem on Monday, kicking off a week-long visit amid growing concerns over rising anti-Semitism worldwide. These are from European Muslim leaders. Okay. Organized by the European Leadership Network, a non-governmental, nonpartisan group founded in 2007 to strengthen Israel EU relations, the visit brought together Muslim leaders from France, Italy, the Netherlands, Belgium, and England to promote interfaith cooperation. In a post on X, Herzog praised the initiative, saying he was moved and inspired by his meeting with the delegation. They stand bravely against extremism and speak out for coexistence and partnership between faiths, the Israeli leader wrote. The war that broke out October 7 is not a war between Israel and Hamas or Israel and Hezbollah, but a war between two worlds. Imam Hassan Chalgoumi, chairman of the Conference of Imams of France, told Herzog during their meeting. You, meaning Israel, you represent the world of humanity and democracy, the Muslim leader said. You, meaning Israel, represent the world of brotherhood, humanity, and liberty. That's the article. And now the video.
أنتم تمثلون عالم الأخوة، عالم الإنسانية، عالم المحبة، عالم الديمقراطية، عالم الحرية.
ממש מתרגש לראות אתכם. אנחנו כולנו בני אברהם מול כוחות רדיקליים שמנסים למנוע את ההתקדמות הזאת ואת הרצון האמיתי של יצחק וישמעאל לחיות ביחד. יש כוחות שהולכים ומתחזקים כל הזמן בציר זמן היסטורי שמקדמים את החזון הזה, ואתם, מה שאתם עושים בביקור הזה, אתם, מה שאתם עושים בפעילות האמיצה שלכם, אתם משקפים את הרוב הדומם במזרח התיכון ובעולם כולו, ששואף לחיים משותפים.
That's it for today. As I was saying, positive developments in the Middle East. I hope they continue, and I expect that they actually will continue. But, well, when it happens, I will report it. Until then, thanks for stopping by. If you could subscribe, that would really be great. Your comments welcome in the comment section below the video. Share this video with anyone you think would benefit from it. But most of all, come back and see me again. I would love to see all of you again. And until I do see all of you again, bye.